is view your profile. So again, at the end, when you're thinking everything is rock and roll, hit view profile. And as you scroll down, you've got your About Me section. You've got everything awesome. Here, I want you to look at this More button. And when you click on the More button, when you're on your profile, you'll see something called Build a Resume. When you go to click on Build a Resume, click on Create from Profile. And now, as you kind of go through this week's material, you'll have noticed a lot of job opportunities. And in fact, under this Jobs tab, and when you're looking at networking, you might even have been pulling up some really cool companies you want to work for, like Alberta Blue Cross. Maybe that was a cool company you came across. You're like, man, I'd really love to work there. Oh, there's a digital product manager job right here. In fact, there's probably a couple. Wow, I'd really like to apply for this. Maybe there's some folks who I'm going to connect and network with who are currently there. In fact, here I've got a few folks in my network who are already there. And so I would note director, product manager, marketing, maybe reach out to some of those folks. But coming back to the profile for a second, director, or sorry, product manager, digital product manager. So in my profile, I'm going to click on this More button, Build a Resume, Create from Profile, and it's going to say, what job titles were you interested in? So maybe I made a note that this digital marketing manager position, I think that's what it was. Was it digital marketing manager or director? Anyway, either way. So let's look at digital marketing director. All right, so let's assume that's the one I'm interested in here. And now I'm going to hit apply. When I hit the apply button, what it's doing is it's kind of scraping the keywords from the job postings like the one we just saw, and it's saying here, found in your resume. These are top keywords we found in your resume that are relevant for your desired job title. Oh, that's fantastic. Those are the keywords that I've included inside of my background, and they're also looking for in the job. That's awesome. Suggested keywords. These are top keywords you can consider adding to your resume that are common to both your desired job title and past experience. In other words, I should be adding more of these. Social media marketing, gosh, I know quite a bit about that. I should actually express that more in my resume or in my LinkedIn Learning profile. Online marketing, oh my God, I know tons about that. Email marketing, have you seen my YouTube channel? I got lots about that. Analytics, oh my God, I love analytics. I just haven't expressed those things, and yet they're in my background and they just don't come through. So now what I'll do is I'll go back to my LinkedIn profile and I'll make some edits, I'll update, and I'll include those things in there. And in fact, I might want to include them in my About Me section, let's say. Another cool tool, so that's one thing I would highly encourage you guys to do in order to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Another thing that I came across today, which I think is awesome, is something called Copy.ai. Now, considering last week we were looking at writing marketing copy, this comes in really handy. And so what this Copy.ai is Copy.ai basically is going to walk us through some different examples of writing copy, starting with wherever your starting point is. So in this case, I'm looking at my position as instructor. And I took this from my original About Me section. I teach multiple marketing courses and the coordinator for social media marketing. I update my courses every semester to keep them up to date. I also teach the Digital Marketing Institute content for the University of Lethbridge. Further, I teach marketing courses in a Canadian MBA program. So that's nice, but it's not really very snappy. So I hit this Make Copy button, and it came up with some alternatives. So again, thinking about the content we covered last week in terms of writing marketing copy, suddenly this is magic. And so First one, I specialize in teaching marketing courses. I update my courses every semester to keep them up to date. I also teach the Digital Marketing Institute content, University of Lethbridge. Further, I teach marketing course in Canadian MBA program. Kind of the same thing. And so I kind of came down to this one. And this one I thought, wow, this looks actually way better. So one of the key things when you're writing a paragraph or creating a header is to consider asking a question, because that tends to bring in the audience. Now, as we look at this description, look how much more interesting and personal this kind of is, and how much more impactful it is. What makes instructors different other than marketing courses? So again, this is not perfect. This is being created through something called GTP3, I believe, backends this. So they're taking natural language processing, and they're making some predictions around this. So you got to wordsmith this a bit, but I really like the way that this asks a question. What makes instructors different other than marketing courses? I teach how to market in today's world, how to integrate digital into your current business models. Plus, having a certificate in digital marketing from the University of Lethbridge further allows me to teach this course with credibility. I really like this. This one sentence, although I like it, feels like I'm being a little bit too bold. So I'm going to look at this first part. And again, I like this. So what I did is I personally took that part and I threw this in my About Me section. So I edited it, and if you notice, it's really close now. And again, think about how this took a section that originally was kind of weak and made it a lot more intriguing, a lot more interesting. And part of the in-between step is I had used that tool Hemingway app in order to take the content that was a little bit not awesome and make it way better. Okay, so, and here my final version, when I put it in the Hemingway, is at a grade 8 readability. And again, why I like to use the Hemingway is I like to decrease that readability as far as possible without losing the message. So if I could get this down even lower, I probably would. But for now, this is not too bad. So what makes a person or a business more unique other than marketing? I teach how to market in today's world and how to integrate digital into your current business model. Clear and concise, right? Clear and concise. I really like the way that that's evolved. Now, probably what I should be doing is going back to our LinkedIn profile that we saw. So I'm going to exit out of this guy. Going back to the suggested keywords. And maybe adding in some of these keywords. I'm going to try this as an experiment. I haven't tried this before, so you guys are my experiment. Welcome aboard. So I'm going to just hit Control-C. I'm going to put these things in here. I'm going to put them above, maybe. Control-V. Let's make copy. Let's see what it comes up with. So it's going to load it up. I've been playing with this all day, so no doubt at some point I'm going to get kicked out of the system for you doing it too many times on the free version. But for now, we'll just keep on going. Marketing success boils down to one simple fact: what you know and the ability to transfer your knowledge. I make it easy for you to apply social media marketing, email marketing, analytics, and more into your business model. All of my courses are adaptive and based on what you need right now as a marketing expert. In order to succeed, you need the right tools. We've got them for you. Holy smokes, I like that a whole bunch better. By a show of hands, how many of you guys like that better? Awesome, right? Awesome. I like that a whole bunch better. And notice how suddenly this just became really keyword rich, didn't it? Now I've got those keywords that LinkedIn just told me was missing from my profile inside of there. So I'm going to take this, dump it into Hemingway. It's at a grade 6 readability. Am I loving it? You betcha I am. And so marketing success boils down to one simple fact: what you know and the ability to transfer your knowledge. I make it easy for you to apply social media marketing, email marketing, analytics, and more into your business model. All of my courses are adaptive and based on what you need right now as a marketing expert. In order to succeed, you need the right tools. I've got them for you. Anyway, I'm going to take this new and improved version of Ray, and I'm going to put this in Ray. Boom. And in fact, I'm going to just put a little break here. Boom. Cool. Now, did my profile just get way better? And by the way, look what just happened. Did you just see that? It just moved some of the found in your resume keywords right there. Did you guys all see that? And that's how we make it even better for the AI to read it and pick up and scan to say, yeah, this is a strong candidate for us.